Hello everybody, how you doing? I did come in and I did clean up and everything. And I promised we were going to do a mail call, so I'm going to do that right now. I want to show you my shirt that I got for Christmas from Honey Babe. One of the things that I do, and many of you might already know this, when I go to car shows, is I shoot cars. I shoot cars with my camera. A lot of you know that, but a lot of folks don't. I show up at a car show a lot of times, and I'm walking around with a camera, and I'm shooting pictures of cars, and these guys are looking at me because, for one thing, they don't realize that when I'm holding in my hand, it is a camera, because I got that little small camera, and for another, they're like, who's this guy? What's he up to? So I just thought I'd make myself more self-explanatory. Honey Baby got me this cool shirt. It says, I shoot cars front and back. Next time I go to a car show, I'm going to be wearing my I shoot cars shirt. And that way, if anybody wonders what I'm doing, well, I'm shooting cars. Oh, what was that? That sounded like chair breaking, didn't it? I was just sitting on the edge of the heater vent there. So this box is from Luke Paliocha. And me and Luke hit it off real well. In fact, me and Luke and Honey Baby hit it off real well while I was up there. And one of the things that he does, or is into, is restoring antique toys. I'm interested in toys, but not probably on the level that he is. He collects toys, and I think he buys them and he fixes them up. But he doesn't have a shop. He doesn't have a shop. He doesn't have a welder. Doesn't have grinding tools and cutting tools. And he was talking about, I was talking about, he's showing me some toys, and I said, well, that'd be easy to fix. You do this, you do that. And he said, I don't have any of that stuff. And I said, well, you know what? That would be easy for me. So we decided to kind of join forces with some toy restoration and creation. So he sent me a box. I think part of this is also a Christmas present because he sent me a bunch of kisses and some other candy. Thank you, Luke, for the candy kisses and the chocolate Santa Clauses and for the peppermint things there and all that. And I don't know what all is in here. I know one thing is in here. I'm not going to tell you until I pull it out because it'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise. Oh, this might be it right. This is actually it right here. This is a hood ornament for an early model Dodge truck. And I have a 92 Dodge truck, and my 92 doesn't have a hood ornament on it. And we have been discussing this and how to mount it to the truck. And he was talking about, it needs a base plate. And I see what he means here. On the bottom of this, it has this little hook. And what used to happen is this little hook was spring-loaded, and then there was another thing that bolted down, and the spring hung it up there so that if it got hooked, they used to do that with cars back in the 80s. They'd have a little hood thing, and if it hit a bird or something, it would flop back and flop back up. So that's the way this was made. Now, I am guessing that I might be able to turn this base plate, because the base plate is separate from this piece here. I might be able to turn that, and that might be threaded up in there. I don't know. I don't want to break it by not knowing. And it also looks a little bit like this piece here might also be threaded up into there because that's round and it's separate. So I'm not gonna mess it up yet. But we will be looking at how to mount that, and he's going to help me. I've got a big Dodge Ram, one of those big long ones that's curved, and it's probably made for a truck from back in the 50s when they have curved hoods. My hood is kind of straight, so I think that would go on my hood real good if I can figure out the best way to mount it. And there may be something on the tube of you about how to mount that, so it's something I can look up. I found a lot of things on the tube of you that has been very helpful. So where do I begin? Oh, here's one. He mentioned that he had a truck with a broken frame, and I see what he's talking about here. This right here. Oh, and look, it has steering. This turns. It's made to turn. from side to side so that you can steer the front wheels. Let me put the camera lower down a little bit. You don't see so much of my face, but you can see that front axle working. You see it turns back and forth. That's pretty cool. But the back of the frame is missing. Now this is pot metal. I'm not going to be able to weld to this, but I still might be able to construct something that we could put on the back of this to mount some wheels too. So let's see what else we got. We got, oh, that's a nice truck. This is I'm gonna bring the camera over here to do a little show and tell on that one. This is a Structo 24-hour towing service. It has a dump bed. It may have had a tow body in that bed. It's dual axle. It's missing the front wheels, and the cab flips up. Back in the old days, these old Fords here, the cab would flip up so you could get to the motor. So that's one. I don't want to dump that dirt on the table, but that's one project. Let me see what else we got. He sent me a box full of stuff here. I didn't realize. I didn't know what he was going to send. I told him just send everything. Send everything he wanted me to work on. So I guess he did. He got it all in there pretty good. I do believe. So let's take this out. Okay. Seems like front axles are in demand here. There's one of these. Oh, and here's one of these. And then here is one of these. That could go, but it doesn't necessarily go, but it could go there.